What's going on, everybody? It's Divisive Legend here. So, I'm making this because there's a channel I've been checking out a little bit. It's the bmiles84 Conscious channel. I'm going to provide a link in my description to some of his videos. Check some of them out. This shit's ridiculous. This guy's talking about white supremacy and KKK and everything you can think of that black people use to divert from their own responsibility for their own behavior. This man is talking about leave those Beckys alone because white women will always find a way to get black men killed. This guy's on his channel talking about how coons must be exterminated, and they will be exterminated because coons are going to turn on the blacks when the blacks rise against the whites and the white supremacy power structure. He's referred to white people as devils, he's referred to them as Caucasoids, and other defamatory terms. So I'm making this to talk about him. And this is directed to you, B Miles. Take responsibility. Just like the rest of the black community needs to do for its own behavior. Take responsibility. Own up to your behavior. The white man does not have a gun to the black community's head saying, go out and commit more than half the murders in the country every year. The white man does not have a gun to the black community's head telling all the women, hey, why don't you give birth to 25% of the single parent households in the country, despite being 13% of the population. There's no gun saying here, 72% of black children need to grow up in a single parent household, being raised by these single black mothers that are out here dating these thugs and have absolutely no standards in who they date and who they want. There is no gun. There is nobody forcing them to do it. There is nobody forcing these people to shoot each other over the color of a t-shirt. There is nobody with a gun forcing you to take part in all this gang violence. That's your own behavior. That's your own rap culture. That's your own shit. Sorry, there's a little spider crawling on me. Sitting here, I'm taking a break from disc golf. One of my hobbies. And you talk about coons and how people kiss ass to the white man. Let me tell you something. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I tell it like it is no matter what race you are. And if whites are acting like a bunch of goddamn fools, I'm going to say they're acting like a bunch of goddamn fools. But you know what? I don't see them acting a bunch of fucking fools like I see the black community doing. I don't see them doing the bullshit that the Islamic community is doing. You can talk about KKK. Well, you know what? Go ahead. Talk about the white supremacy. Yes, there is a history of racism in this country. Everybody fucking knows that. You'd have to be retarded to not know that. But you know what? You are an example of everything I talk about with racism and black privilege and hatred towards whites in our community. All you're doing is promoting hatred. Yeah, my channel, I may talk about black women here and there, and I may make my comments about what black people are doing. You're damn right I will, because it's fucking happening. It's actually true. I'm not sitting here using it as an excuse for why I'm not being successful in what I want to do. You're on here talking about leave those Beckys alone. They always find a way to get black men killed. Here's what I'm going to say to that. They're not doing it any more than the black women already are. The black women are the ones who are bringing these children into the world when them, as well as the father, is not ready to be a parent. When they don't even want to be a parent. They don't even care about being a parent. They care about their child support money, and they care about having sex, because that's all these black women live for is sex. There has been more black men killed in the name of a black woman than in the name of a white woman. Period. These black women that are raising these children and having children with these thugs are raising their sons to be like these thugs and continue the cycle of gang violence, to continue the cycle of bullshit that's been going on in our communities for a long time. These black women are the ones that have absolutely no respect for themselves, to the point that they allow these men, these thugs that I speak of, to make this rap music talking about bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, I got hoes in different area codes, and all different kinds of shit like that, and give those dudes more dick than they will the people in their community that are actually respectable. These black women that you're telling us to be around are what's causing our communities to be in the shithole that it's in. And you can go ahead and respond to this in any way you want. You can call me a coon. You can call me an Uncle Tom. Call me whatever you want. It's not going to be the first time I've been called it. It's not going to be the last time I've been called it. But I am going to say this about you calling Sheriff David Clark a coon. Sheriff David Clark is actually a very good role model to the black community to me. He's successful. He's law-abiding. He's doing nothing wrong whatsoever. He's got a family. He's in his child's life. And he's talking about the issues too. You call Tommy Sotomayor a coon, that's fine. That's your opinion. But I'm going to say this. Is he wrong? Is he wrong that these women are worshiping these weaves? Am I wrong for saying it? Is Tommy Sotomayor wrong for talking about the violence like I have? Are we wrong for talking about it? Or are we just coons because we're putting the harsh truth in front of you? And as for my viewers and anybody else who sees this, I want you to answer that. Is it wrong that we talk about this and say that it's happening? Divisive Legend is tuning out. Peace.